What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Primitive Viking. Today we're going to be looking at stage 12 of Eaglemoss's Build the Ecto 1. Okay, so before we get started with stage 12, I invite you to go back and look at the previous videos that I've done, all the way from the introduction through to stage 11 that we did last week. I'll put a little link up just in the corner up here, and it'll click on that, it'll take you back to the previous videos. But let's get started with stage 12. With this particular stage, we're going to be looking at the engine, fan, and the cooling pipes. So it involves putting in the fan right at the very front of the engine, adding the belts to the engine as well, and then also going in adding all the cooling pipes and the things for the spark plugs and all that fun stuff. So what I'll do now is I'll take us down so you can have a look at the magazine, and we'll go from there. Okay, so as I said at the beginning there, we're going to be doing stage 12, which is the engine, fan, and cooling pipes. Part locator, it's going to be in the engine, obviously. So part 1, fitting the fan and the fan pulleys. Part 2 is going to be installing the belts. Part 3, fixing the spark plug cables, the left cylinder. Flip the page. Then we have part 4 is fixing the spark plugs to the right side of the cylinder. Part 5, fitting the starter solenoid cables. Part 6, touching the belts, which actually we've already done, so I'm not too sure what that is about. It says cooling pipe and the cooling system, so that's for the radiators. And then at the end, stage 12 is built, and it's going to look something like that. So that's what we're going to be doing in stage 12. If you're enjoying what you're watching right now, please hit that like button and also go down and click that subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's get into the build. Start off with, we're going to be making a pulley system with these parts here. And this is going to be the pulley that actually makes the fan spin. So this goes underneath the fan. So we start off with, again, it wants me to put these together first. You've got this part here, and you've got this part that's got a raised center section, goes over the top like so, and then you have this part here, which then fits over the top of that. So when it's together, it looks like that, and these connect flat side facing the engine and goes over that point right here. Focus, there we go. Yeah, so it goes over the center point right there. Okay, so now the fan fits with the spade ends, the fan blades facing inwards. So you're actually going to have, there's these tiny little like screw points. They're going to be facing out. So he's going to sit on top. He's going to sit on top like that. And that takes an EP screw through the center. Okay, so yeah, so that goes right into the center point. Through everything. Like so, and that is going to spin like so. So ultimately what you want is to have it so that you're able to spin this, which is in turn going to spin the thing behind it, the pulley behind it, and then it'll turn all these other belts at the same time. Now I shall try and do that at the end. We'll see if it works. It might not. It might. We don't know. Yeah, so that's going to want to spin on there. This guy underneath is going to spin. This guy is going to spin on top. And this one's going to spin. It may not. It may be too tight. But we can play around it once the things are on. Okay, so now it wants to attach the two belts. So actually we can play with that right now. So starting with this one, this guy wants to go behind part of the wheel. If you can kind of see, you can kind of see it's going through the back here. Just come up and attach onto here. So that one's going like so. Right, and then we attach the second pulley, which I think is going to do the same thing, but yeah, on the other side. So that goes through there and through there, and then attaches like so. So that is those guys, and yeah, it's not going to spin. Not that it needs to, you know. It's not like it's going to be a working engine, but it's pretty cool. Again, the level of detail in this is really quite impressive. Make sure I've got this all lined up properly, and I do. Cool, yeah, so that's just there like that. Okay, so now we're on to the tubing. So, put that over to one side. I need to figure out what pieces go where. So the first one that I need is a 12L. This guy, 12I, not L, will go into the place that I just had it. Okay. There we go. So you can see over that front spark plug like so. The end of it is going to go up and through. I thought that was wrong because of the colour. And it turns out I was right. Okay, and then he's going to go through that first hole and then attach at the back right here. So give me a second, you're not going to be seeing much while I'm doing this because it's going to be fiddly. Okay, so he's come in and he's attached into there like so, into the back one. Okay. Fiddly diddly dee indeed. Okay, carry on. Next, we put in the 1J is at the front. Sorry, 12J, I should say the right numbers. And then 12J, and then two H's. 12 H's. Okay, so we have one of these guys and two of the shorter. Yep, Okay, so what I'll do is I shall attach them all at the same time. There we go. So they're on there like that, and they're going to go through the harness there as well, starting with the longer, and they're going to attach the same way that the other one did in the line going forwards. Three. So that looks like that. And they're attaching, if I can turn it around the right way, into the part here. Okay. I feel like I want to neaten this up somehow. I don't know if I can pull any more through. Yeah, I don't know. There's little ways of doing it to make it look neater. Okay, so that's that side done. Now I guarantee you the next part, yep, we're going to be doing the other side. Exactly the same as what we just did, just on the other side spark plugs here. So okay, so that's those four in and plugged into the back there. It's actually feeding. Let's move that out of the way through the dipstick. There we go. So that's attached into the back there like so. Next part, we're connecting from here. There's these two little nodules there, and they connect to the top of here. Okay. So we connect those real quick. Make this one a little bit bigger. Come on now. Okay, so there's one tube attached like so. onto the top there, and I should put the second one on now. Get the music going again in a second. There's that part. Okay, so that's those two pieces, tubes attached there. Not sure if I like how that is going. Like I say, tiny zip ties is what's needed. Okay, so the last part of this stage is we're going to be putting on these two pipes to the front of the engine, and 12F, which is the right angle here, goes on top into this gap here, like so, and then this one attaches onto the bottom here like that, and that is going to be for the radiator more than likely, which we eventually will get. Again, not held in with glue or anything. Then we have the one large, oh wait, I've missed one. Yeah, so I missed one of these. I've got two of these tubes left. There's one really long one, which is the black one, and the short black. So that is going to attach onto the back here somewhere. Oh, there is a tiny, let's see if I can get it, see. Right, there's a little blue guy right in there. I've got to attach this to, and then he goes down and attaches where? Nowhere. He just hangs down the back for right now. So that's interesting. So okay, let me see if I can get that in. Might be a bit tricky. We'll see. Jeez, this is super fiddly. Come on. Okay, so that's in there, and it just hangs down at the side. Come on, focus, camera. There we go. Yeah, so he's attached in there. Yeah, inside there, and it comes down the side. And that just sits there. I guess it attaches to something in the dashboard. And then this one attaches. I didn't paint it. No, it comes like this, pre-colored. It's all powder coated, and yeah. So this guy's going to attach onto the front. There's a, out of my way of my fat head there. right there. So he goes on to this part here, like so. And that just stays hanging off. So that's, I guess, going to attach to something. I'm going to tuck it through these blue hoses here for now. So he's just going to sit there like that. And then this one at the back is just going to sit there as well. Okay, so that is the end of issue 5, stage 12. I hope you enjoyed that particular part of the build there. In the next stage, stage 13, we're going to be building part of the chassis. And then the stage after that, we're building part of the suspension, so it all gets in pretty cool. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll let you know when the next video comes out. I should have the next one out again on Monday next week. Also, if you want to find out when I'm going to be doing my live streams, you can go down to the little description below and it will tell you how to get to my Twitter. If you click on that, it lets you know when I'm going to be streaming, because I usually send the stream out just before I start, just talking about what I'm going to be doing, who I'm playing with, things like that. But if you want to jump across and check that out on my Twitch page as well, it's twitch.tv/primitive_Viking. That's also where I do the live streams for this the build as well. It's going to be a couple of weeks before I do the next build, because I've got 2 more videos left of this, and I like to try and keep them in the same realm of when I'm doing the videos for YouTube. So when I do the live stream, I do all of the issue at the same time, all 4 stages. But yeah, thanks very much for sticking around and watching the video. If I don't see you in one of my live streams, I'll catch you again in the next video. Bye guys.